Today we are checking out Hyperstacks. This is a puzzle action game you can download for free from SideQuest, and believe me, this is one you're going to want to check out for yourself. Now this one is going to be quite a long video compared to what I usually do, but that's because there's so much packed into this game. I'll start by showing you some gameplay, then I'll move on to the level editor and show you some basic functions on how to make your own level, before finally checking out a level that was made by someone from the Hyperstacks community. And if you like this video and love your Oculus Quest like I do check out my channel and consider subscribing, as I have a ton of Oculus Quest content such as guides, top 5s, top 10s and weekly news. So this is Hyperstacks. You can get it from SideQuest for free. It's in its alpha stage at the moment. It's an action shooting puzzle game and it's absolutely fantastic. And I will take you through some of the main features and gameplay in this video. So what you have over here is community levels. You can upload and play your own levels and the levels that other people have created. I'll show the level editor a bit later. You've also got the Discord channel, which please do join, leave feedback, because there are some bugs as well, as it's still alpha, and I'm sure they'll appreciate that feedback. Now let's start with the demo levels. There is also a tutorial which you should play, but I've gone through that already and I will talk you through it. I'm going to show you through some of the features as we go. So you have these blocks like this. If we line it up with that pad there, it will unlock this for us. So now we can climb up and move through. Now my task here is to shoot that item, and it allows me to pass this block here. You can see it's connected, and that face above there means once I shoot that, it's going to spawn a bunch of monsters. I have to defeat those monsters and then I can get past that block. Now we have these two radial menus here that allow us to choose a weapon. We can dual wield. You got like close combat weapons, you've got a bow, but I like this particular combination here, automatic and single shot. So I'm going to fire at this. As soon as I do, I'm going to get ready to fight some enemies. Okay, so that wasn't too hard. Now see on the back here, that's your health. I've lost 1 health there, and what I can do is these chips that you see floating around, I just raise my hand and it restores my health, and it gives me command points that you can see here. So now the way is unblocked. Now what I do is I can slap this block to where I need it. If I punch it, it goes even further, just like that. So I need to get over that bit here, climb onto the block. Okay, now we have a new puzzle here. I shoot that and that releases this jumping pad. So same as before, as soon as I do this, I'm gonna have to fight some enemies. Okay, again pretty easy, lost some health there, but I can easily get that back. There we go. And onto the jumping pad. And there's this really cool climbing mechanic too, so I can grab onto the block and launch myself from one block to the next, like so. Trick is just to look where you want to go, and most of the time you'll make it. There we go. So we have another of those targets. Let me get my weapons up. Oops. Okay. Collect the chips, and now that's unlocked. So now we're back to where we started. What I need to do is just push this through here. And so there's so many different combinations of puzzles you can create, and I'll show you the potential of this game as we explore the level editor a bit later on. So this is the next demo stage, and this is tough. Okay. It's not too bad. Don't want to jinx myself though. I've got this laser above my head, so I have to watch that. Okay. Ooh, it's close. Alright, how am I going to do this? Eeny, meeny, miny. Let's go for that one. I'm going to have to push myself off. Wow, that was close. Okay. Let's try for... Oh, I'll try for that one. I think that one might be a bit too far over there. Got you. Okay. There we go. Everything in pink is basically a trap. So we have this saw blade, we have those lasers as well. Just don't touch anything in pink is the rule, I think. Now this is getting a bit more complicated. There's a few more things going on here, like this laser block, which is beaming into this pad and doing something. But I'll find out a bit later. Let's duck here. Let's shoot this. And that links to something up there, so that will unlock something for me. Whoa! Notice that guy there. Okay, so that's unlocked to that block there, so I can now do something with that laser block. Maybe I need all three to be active at the same time, it looks like. So let's slap that forward. There we go. So that's the second one active. Now I just need that third laser block, and I'm not sure how I get that. Okay, we have one more pad left to activate, and the laser block I need is behind this force field. So what I found, if we look up there, there's a hole in the wall and there's a connection between that force field block and something outside there. A connection that I think will help turn it off. So looks like I'm going to need to climb and move myself through that hole. So you can see how complicated the puzzles can get. And you can do all of this, you can make all of this in the level editor. So I won't go in that direction. I think that would be a mistake. Let's see if I can go grab onto that block here. Okay. That saw blade looks nasty. Come on. Alright, where to next? Wow. I don't think I can get any higher than I am now, and I need to get to those blocks. Alright. Oh crap!
A few minutes later.
Wish me luck. Ah, damn it! That was close.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Attempt number 7, I think. Damn it!
Much later.
Okay, attempt number 9. Come on. Yes! Did it. Okay. I'm not out of the woods yet. I need to get through that hole there. Just have to launch myself again. Yes. Okay. Last bit. Ah, such a relief to do that part. Okay, so I need to shoot that token there and I can unlock that forceful block, I think. Let's do this. These are close combat guys, the double sword. They look pretty nasty, don't want them to get too close. These white drones seem about the easiest, and they're pretty hard, these ones, to try and avoid their fire. You sort of have to take cover. Hard to dodge. Ouch. Okay, I think I might need some health. Oh no, my health's not too bad. Whoa, what is that? There are also bosses in this game as well. I think this guy might be a boss. It looks pretty tough. Let's take this guy out first. Okay. We've got some sort of grenade launcher on. It's taking a few hits. Down. Sweet. Okay, get my health back to full. 140 command points. Now that's the exit, so I'm going to need to climb back up here, but before I do that, yes, the laser block has been unblocked, so let's get that. Do the final panel, and that should... Okay. Let's do that again. See, that block has reappeared. When you activate that, that block reappears. That's very smart. See, that's the kind of little things you can add in this game to make puzzles more complex. There are lots of different things you can do, and I can't wait to show you the level editor because, yeah, a lot of fun. Ready? Again. Gotcha. Okay, to this cube next. Maybe I can make it to the exit in one leap. Ready? Done. Yay!
Hey there, welcome.
Okay, now we've played a stage. I'm going to show you the level editor, and then we'll take a quick look at the community levels before we wrap up the video. So, with this level editor, it's quite simple. It might take about half an hour for you to get your head around, but if you watch this video, hopefully it'll be a quicker process because I'll take you through some of the main functions. Now you have this manual here that will help you, guide you as to what everything is, but I will be talking you through it in this video here. So what we can do in order to move ourselves around, I hold the grip button and I can move like that, or I can zoom in if I pull them apart and zoom out if I pull them together while holding the grip buttons. So you'll find on your wrist there's a radial menu, and each of these icons does different things. So here is the hand icon, it's the picker. If I take an item, this is a climbing block. This picker allows me to move it around, and if I press this button here, it's called the modify button, and click on it, I can delete that item. Then if I go down, there's this icon here like the 3 blocks, and that allows me to construct the level, so I can delete blocks out of the stage like that. I can also add blocks if I hold down the modify button and press the trigger. Now this is a bit buggy, I find, but it does work. It is an early alpha of this game, so you might find some bugs. If you do report them to the developers. Then you've got these other items like the configurator and the linker, and I'll show you what these do. So let me delete these items first, these blocks here. Whoops. Okay, so let's say we want the exit to be in this little nook here. So in order to do that, I've deleted those blocks. I'll get my grabber tool and I'll move this into that nook. Then what I'm going to do is grab this. This is a force field block that won't allow you through unless you do something to activate it. Now I'm going to use these other icons. This cog is like a configurator icon. I click on this block, and what it does, it allows me to play around the properties of this object. So I can make sure it begins activated or not activated. I want it to remain as it is, unactivated. I want the player to have to do something first before they can go through. So now I move to the linker tool. This allows me to link this block to another object, but of course I need to get that other object first. So let me pick what I want. What I want in this stage is something like this. This is a laser pad. Oops, it's gone through the wall. I find this to be a little bit fiddly sometimes to move objects to where you want them to be, but there we go. So we have this laser pad here. Then I'm going to take a block, a laser block. Here we go. So can we move this around? Yes, we can. There we are. So I want the player to have to move this block to this laser pad in order to turn off this force field block and get to the exit. So that's fine, but now I need to link it. So this is where the linker tool comes in. So I select the linker tool. I literally just click on the center of the object, drag it to this laser pad here, and it's linked. Okay, now if I press the modifier button here, and I press onto that linkage there, I can drag it out, and so it appears on the wall in the game. So there we go. Let's pull that out there. Still a bit left behind. Let's grab it there, there we go. So now the player can see that this pad is linked to this block here, and once it's activated it turns off. And see, that's pretty much the fundamentals. Now there are a lot more items to explore, but this is the basics of how the level editor works. Let's jump in now and have a play around with that, see if this stage actually works. So I select the block icon here, and this allows me to play, save and play. Here we are, now I'm in my level. Now I can play it to see if it actually works. So as you can see, I cannot get past this block. So what I'll do is I will slap this over there. Now the block opens and I can complete the level. Okay, that's about it for the level editor. As you can see, that's just a basic overview. There is some more things you can do, but that should get you started for now, and you can learn more as you go. I find the best way to learn these things is to just play around with them. So what we'll do now is once we've had a look at the level editor, we can go look at some community levels, and I can show you some of the awesome designs that you can create with this level editor. Okay, now we've checked out the level editor, we've checked out the actual game. Let's check out some community levels that were made using the level editor. And I'll just point out a few things here. A filter is coming soon. Also a 2-player co-op mode, which would be awesome. And there's a search function here. And here's all the levels from the players that have created them on the level editor. And you have these stats up here, such as user rating, how possible the level is, and so on. So let's select a level. So yeah, you get 10 votes in terms of the user rating for this level. So let's play it and see what this person has come up with. Okay, so pretty basic room. We have this target thing here, so let's shoot that and see what happens. This is insane. Whoa. And that's the exit. Wow, okay. That was awesome. You can see what kind of levels you can create. And that's just one example, you know, that had no puzzles or anything. But some of the creations, you can just be as creative as you want, just create some crazy designs. And yeah, this one was awesome. Probably not great if you have motion sickness, but yeah, definitely worth trying that one out. So I'll finish the stage and go back. So that's Hyperstacks essentially. A fantastic game. It's free on SideQuest. Do give it a go. If you come across any bugs or anything like that, it's still early alpha, so make sure you report it on the Discord server. This one is going to be big, I can tell it already, and do check it out. That's all I can say. Get in there, have a go, have some fun, and hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you next time.
It's a lot of good points.